Jackson is making a fundamental strategic mistake. He's not putting himself in a position to throw the left hook. I think he might be cut around his left eye, right eye. Yeah. I think he's trying to say it was a clash of heads, so here we are with that rule coming into play.
Good double hook that time by Phillips. Yeah, there's a gash on the right eyebrow of Julian Jackson. Come to the end of round number 3 on ESPN.
So instead of winning the series, they now go to a pivotal Game 7. Rich?
If you're really into sports, you'll really be into new ESPN.
634-6363.
Some action in round 3, Al.
Julian Jackson turns away, and you see the gash over his right eyebrow.
Now, referee Fred Steinwander III informed us it was an accidental clash of heads.
Oh, boy.
And we talked about the WVU version of the accidental foul rule. Take a look at the numbers in round number 3, and you see Phillips with the advantage. And I'll tell you what, it could be interesting to see what happens.
And you see an urgency in Julian Jackson, partially because of that cut, partially because he knows that these are the rounds he needs to make something happen. Now he's going after Verno Phillips with conviction.
Al has it a shutout for Phillips after 3 rounds. No surprise there.
Jackson has already made a change in his strategy. You see him going to the left hook to the body and then bringing it up to the head. He won't win this fight unless he does that. He'd have to get real lucky with the right hand to win this bout without using the left hook to the body and the head.
Jackson senses the urgency because unlike other rules and accidental fouls, normally in a 12-round bout, half of the rounds must be completed prior to that. If the fight is stopped because of an accidental foul, it would be a technical draw, not in this case, Noel.
A big left hook by Verno Phillips as Jackson came in. Verno Phillips has gotten the respect of Jackson with his punching power. Now, Jackson has been up to the middleweight division. He's a former middleweight champion. Phillips more of a true junior middleweight. And I'll tell you what, Verno Phillips is impressing Jackson with his punching power.
See, Jackson's right about the average for the length of one of his fights as you see the time left in round number 4.
You know what Verno Phillips is doing that's so clever? Instead of moving to his left, he's mostly moving, or to his right rather, he's mostly moving to his left to take away the hook of Jackson. He's willing to accept the possibility of getting hit with the right hand, but not that hook.
You see Jackson forced to start that whole exchange off with a token right.
Just enough lateral movement from Verno Phillips to freeze Jackson. You know, the last 4 opponents that Jackson has fought nowhere near the level of Verno Phillips. And Phillips comes off a very tough fight against a very good boxer in Godfrey Niakana. That could be having some effect here as well.
And prior to that, he won the WBU title in England against Gianfranco Rossi.
So his competition as of late has been better, even though Jackson has fought the better boxers on the whole.
Up to the end of round number 4, scheduled for 12. Phillips and Jackson on ESPN's Championship Boxing from Tunica, Mississippi.
It's time to get the message out to criminals. Guardian.
Welcome back to the Grand Casino in Tunica, Mississippi. Bob Pompo along with Al Bernstein. We begin round number 5 of the scheduled 12-round WBU Junior Middleweight Championship bout. The champion, Verno Phillips, defending his title against Julian Jackson. We look at numbers in round 4.
Jackson doing better in that round, getting more in, and now going after Verno Phillips, landing the right, and now they wanted to get inside and work the body, they told him, and that is what he is trying to do. So much closer round than the last round.
2 rounds ago, Jackson suffered a cut on the right eyebrow. Cut man, the important man here, Jimbo Esperduli, doing a pretty good job at this point, stopping the blood flow.
There's Jackson going downstairs. Very important for him. And you see, look how the left hook opens up when he gets inside and works the body of Verno Phillips.
Boy, and Al, that really shows a veteran boxer like Jackson and also a level-headed man like Jackson, he is doing what his corner asks.
Right, Tyrone Boone told him exactly what to do, and he went out to try and make it happen in this round. Verno's defense early in his bout has really been good. He's found some chinks in the armor of Jackson. Look, he'll throw combinations and rumble a little bit with Jackson, but then Verno moves out. He's not going to stand there and slug toe-to-toe with him constantly. And that's why. Look at the right uppercut get in from Jackson.
Has Verno Phillips slowed down a bit, Al?
He's throwing fewer punches, and I think this is a round that Jackson may well be winning, and I would have him winning the round. Again, we'll have to see how effective Jackson can be as we head into these middle and later rounds. Phillips stopped using his jab in this round as well. That's part of the reason why Jackson has been able to get on the inside a little bit better. There's the jab. See how pesky that is, and it bothers Julian Jackson.
Punchy right hand. Phillips.
All of this because Verno started jabbing about 45 seconds ago. He had not used that punch earlier.
Nice combination from Phillips. Tight round to score. Coming to the end of round number 5, an intriguing matchup between veteran Julian Jackson and Verno Phillips. Tunica, Mississippi, ESPN's Championship Boxing.
Please direct your attention to the coin toss.
Gentlemen, this is heads, this is tails. Captain, call it in the air.
For this historic 32nd Super Bowl, the NFL commissioned Al Ford, maker of Super Bowl championship rings, to create the official opening coin for Super Bowl 32. And now you can reserve one of these historic game coins for only $59.95. 75,000 fans will attend the Super Bowl, but only 7,500 game coins can be minted before the mold is destroyed. Each is individually numbered with a signed certificate of authenticity. The coin features the helmets of the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers and is minted with 1 troy ounce of pure silver, overlaid in 24-karat gold. And if you call right now, you'll receive this collector's display case absolutely free. There's only one Super Bowl 32 and only one official game coin. So have your credit card ready and reserve yours now. Sorry, only advance reservations can be honored.
To order, call 1-800-372-1771.
What Julian Jackson needs to be doing more of, throwing the left hook on the inside. Now that one wasn't a huge punch, but it shows you what is open on the inside for him.
We begin round number 6 in the scheduled 12-round WBU Junior Middleweight Championship bout. Verno Phillips defending his title for the second time. Julian Jackson is looking for a 4th world title.
There are the punches in round 5. I ended up giving the round to Jackson. And early in this round, Julian doing something he wasn't doing earlier, putting his punches together, backing Phillips up. People that promote Verno Phillips, the Dukes of Boxing, they call themselves, Ron Stevenson, Don Scipio, running that company, feel that Phillips can make some waves here in the junior middleweight division. He's already the WBU champ, and there's some matchups, as we showed you before, to go after. Nice uppercut by Verno.
And he fires off a left hook. Jackson answers with one of his own.
So after the onslaught by Jackson early, here comes Phillips, and he's using the hook and the uppercut, and even the overhand rights. Wow, he is nailing Jackson with those shots.
A flash of heads in round number 3 caused a cut on the right eyebrow of Jackson. It has not been a factor to this point. Neither man has been down through the first 5.5 rounds.
So far, the difference has been the hand speed of Phillips. He is younger. He is a truer junior middleweight at this point. Jackson had been up to middleweight. Jackson not as quick right now at the age of 37 as Verno Phillips is.
Phillips gave the middleweight division a go. Lost a 12-round decision in 1997 to Silvio Branco in Italy for the WBU's middleweight title. He realized junior
Verno.
Needs to be.
And that is the appropriate weight for Verno. This is the way Verno Phillips fights. He works hard in every round. He's working hard in this round, a round that he wasn't doing well in earlier, but has done enough, I think, to come back and probably win the round. And even on the inside now, Jackson not getting as much done as he would like. Oh, that's a beauty.
Yeah, by Julian Jackson. Might have hurt Phillips. Good hook to the body.
That's always been the story with Julian. You give him a chance to land one big shot, and he can turn a fight around.
Julian Jackson, heavy-handed shots. Here near the end of round 6, Phillips looking to respond. Midway point of the bout.
Every week, Barron scours the investment world for growth opportunities with comprehensive coverage of stocks.